ni matumie mumbunge o mainengana liu anena ndeto cia kwasia kana nibatoneka tukabindwa katiba kaitu ka Kenya nikenda bandu ba musumbi kwikala tamu ile cia miaka 5 withie no ekale mpaka akabike miaka 75 na kindu chitu esie kusizia twethia nota mundu mutume nikenda athia katate kuthima ndia onekana Kenya ni matona kwitikalana na kindu kiu itho twenda umatavia tuma upinzani ba mbunge kana kindu chitu yitikala nacho katiba ka Kenya ni makoniye kura na makabitukithia na nthini wa katiba ni maitie kana mundu asafta mwile Kibaki asavi eta mwile Uhuru asavi eta mwile na kila mundu la woko na itina wasu aile kuka kasafta mumwe kana ta mwile kwana na ondo gukwata kura lakini tuyitikila ona pamwe kutila kiucha miaka esu 10 ya mundu ekala usumbini nundu nthi undu ibangithitwe no mpaka kila andu mabikiwe ni mwana wo tukatwika twithukuma kiliu ni mwisi kana kuma tawa kwata wiyathi Kenya no asumbi ala masumbikite Kenya ni mamba ile tukatwika etu bindwa katiba yuba twike ulikile no tona kuongelela miaka yake yimaanisha kuma ila twakwatie wiyathi mpaka miaka ibikejiana twikeza kukwata mundu ambaye ingi utona usumbika nthino kuithe twenda kwasia ni lazima mundu la wakwata mwana akwata bahati asioka yakeli au metina wa miaka 10.
You know, during the campaigns, we kept on reminding Kenyans that if they make a mistake of allowing the UDA brigade to take over the reins of power in this country, they will be allowing the country to take the Uganda direction. Because we knew all along that President Ruto was envious of the record that has been set by his close friend Yoweri Museveni across the borders. So, but we want to caution really, this early in the day, even though we know they are simply testing the waters, we want to caution very, very strongly that any attempt to create a life presidency in this country, like the one we see obtaining in Uganda, shall be resisted vigorously by the people of Kenya. And therefore, to the person who is sending these surrogates, we are now addressing you. The person sending these surrogates to test the waters, we want to warn you that we are closely monitoring your moves, and we shall not allow you to succeed in these very devious schemes.
This issue of term limit, I want to advise UDA and Kenya Kwanza in general, as an advice, that it is too early to test the waters with that kind of statement. Kenyans are suffering, there is drought, there is hunger, there are myriad of problems in our country, cost of living. We know ourselves as politicians. You send a small squirrel to test for you the waters, yes, whether there is maize in the granary. We know each other. That's what the young man was doing. But I want to advise them that they can postpone that for another day. We know it is coming, and we are waiting for it. We know one day, before this term ends, that matter will come, either through parliament or through another means. We are waiting for it. But the only advice we want to issue now, as colleagues in politics, it is too early to talk about that. Because Kenyans are suffering, Kenyans have problems. The issue of term limit, we said it before election, we will say it now, and we know it is coming. But we know how to deal with it, and we will deal with it at the right time, not at this time when Kenyans have problems of drought, hunger, cost of living. No. We want to fight over that matter when Kenyans are not hungry, when Kenyans' bellies are full. That's the time to play that kind of football. So I'm telling this Kenya Kwanza, don't add sufferings to sufferings. Kenyans are suffering enough, so don't add term limit. And secondly, we know that when we play our role as an opposition, why do they take offense with us? They are the ones who told us we want people who want to check us, people will check government, people will do their opposition. That's what we are doing.
Strong opposition.
Strong opposition. Why are you complaining again when we do our work? Please. Unless you want to remove the term limit. That's when opposition is not needed. Opposition is not needed if you want to remove the term limit. So we are still doing press ups, we are coming. Hii ni press up tu ya leo hii.
And no wonder Ruto is a friend of Museveni. He is now reading from Museveni's power book, because this is how it started in Uganda. One MP comes up and says, then some other people talk about it, and the next thing you hear that the constitution has been changed. No wonder he's moving in regions, buying people, buying MPs, so that he can push this amendment through parliamentary initiative. We are telling him, we are watching you, and we will not allow you to amend the constitution, pengine ubadilishe ile ya Sugoi.